starting five well. Conley, Mitchell with Bogey, O'Neal, and Rudy Gobert. You'll have Kendrick Nunn, Duncan Robinson in the backcourt. Up front for Miami, Jimmy Butler with Olynyk and Bam.
Triple-double in his numbers. He's definitely going to get the points at close to 20 a game, but he's close to the assists and rebounds. That's something different this year with Butler. The assists are way up.
Yeah, career numbers, in fact, in rebounding, assist, 7.7 boards, 7.8 assists. And Jimmy Butler in the Heat and the Utah Jazz ready to go. Here we go. Bam will go up against Rudy. And the first of four on the road.
Under the shooters. That's going to allow Donovan Mitchell to have driving lanes against Duncan Robinson.
Robinson cut through. Now goes back out to the corner. On the runner is Butler. And a quick 4-0 start for Miami.
Penetration and Olynyk with the slash cut. And on the other side, Robinson off the dribble. O'Neal runs him off the three-point line, but Gobert stayed.
Minutes of the first. There's Butler, looks inside, up and in. Court.
Jazz are getting some really good looks here. They're just not knocking them down early.
That shot will catch the rim and in. Adebayo. Conley, as along with Donovan, they flirted with triple doubles against the Lakers.
Fuller, you see what the Heat are.
All of a sudden now we're going back and forth, tied at 22. Butler takes a look at Bogey and drains the J. 6 quick buckets for Butler in the
scores in bunches. Donovan. Again,
yes.
Miami, they're not bringing any help, and so they're just isolating Donovan Mitchell one-on-one.
Donovan's hit 4 of 6 shots. He had a slow beginning against the Lakers, and now Jimmy Butler. The Jazz and the Heat just traded minutes on the floor here in the first half. Butler puts it up, draws a foul, and 2 shots coming for Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, once.
So Butler
gets to the line about 8 times a game. That's why his shooting percentage, that's why his points per game is as high as it is. He's not a great three-point shooter, so he doesn't get a lot of points from
three. And that's another Mountain America Credit Union three-point shot and $50 for the Huntsman Cancer Foundation. Butler answers.
Jazz really hadn't have an answer for the Jazz one. If you get an open one, those are the shots you have to make against this Heat team.
Butler on a drive inside. Goes by O'Neal. And Butler uncontested 16 here in the third, making 5 consecutive shots. Jazz are back to within 5. Butler, free throw line jumper, and the run continues. Straight away.
Bowler. Yep.
Butler just has his mind made up, Matt. He's just
hitting by, and once he gets into the paint, he's just too skilled. Royce O'Neal gets screened, and so Bogey's got to come up early, and he doesn't. He waits. He goes back pedals.
3 fouls, a chance for a three-point play, 20 for Butler. What's amazing is in Salt Lake City, he was 3 of 10, and Butler's already hit 9 of 14, and just early here in the third quarter. In the quarter for Butler and Adebayo.
They're going to try to get Bogey to keep switching on him, and then once the switch happens, it's going to be Jimmy Butler going one-on-one against Bogey. This days coming into Utah, he's going to be great in the pick and roll. He had to get used to playing with.
Oh, now Butler back at the line for one more. 20 or more point game, and they just keep coming. Jimmy Butler drives inside. Mitchell puts up a hand, draws the foul. So far, 5 for 5. And 6 for 6. One more for Butler.
And you say, well, the Miami Heat are 15 not that long ago, and I think it was, what, a 14-3 run, somewhere around that the Jazz are just storming back here.
How about 15-3?
There it is, 15-3, yeah. I knew it was close, Bowler.
Butler.
But they can't stop Jimmy.
29 for Mitchell. Six-point game as we roll up on 4 minutes left. It's all about getting stops right now, Matt. Jimmy Butler over Bogey.
They're going after Bogey. They're trying to get the pick and
time, Matt, and it's a 1-point game. I got a feeling, Jazz Nation, haven't had to use this much at all this year, but a buckle-up moment in Miami with 2:17 left and the Heat by 1. First foul on Royce, and KK, this is uncharted territory.
Games that are down to the wire, these are the games we need. It's a teaching moment. It shows us how to play in late-game situations, work on...
Another stop on a buckle-up night in Miami. Butler comes up and drops it in. That ball hung up there for about a half an hour, and the lead jumps back to 4.
They call him Jimmy Buckets. Down crunch time, you know who they're going. Isolation Jimmy goes against Conley, uses the big right shoulder to create space. There's a no call on the charge, and then Jimmy Butler says, yep. You see
tonight, the post-game report presented by Siegfried and Jensen, helping injured people in Utah now for over 30 years. And a quick...
Butler doesn't play, but he almost has a triple-double again tonight, Butler. I mean, he's 2 assists away from another triple-double.
33 Joe with 33, and the Jazz will drop to 26-7 and 11-5 on the road, while Miami's streak, Matt, continues on. This is 5 consecutive.